The Epstein client list has been the most mysterious and explosive secret swirling around some of the world's most powerful people. Rumors have named big players like Donald Trump and Sean Diddy Combs, sparking wild speculation about who's really on that list and why no one seems willing to make it public. But beneath the surface, this isn't just about names on a page. It's about a tangled web of power, panic, and cover-ups that reach far beyond what most of us can imagine. And as we dig deeper, what we find is a story of dark secrets, frantic denials, and a desperate scramble to keep the truth hidden. But that's just the beginning. What happened behind closed doors in secret hotels, what undercover agents uncovered deep in Colombia, and the explosive fallout inside the government, these are the pieces that turn this story from conspiracy theory to a chilling reality. And what happened next? It will shock you. When word of this scandal started swirling, Donald Trump's reaction was anything but calm. Sources say he went into full panic mode, trying everything to deny any involvement. First, he claimed there was no list at all. Then, when that didn't stick, he pointed fingers at the Democrats, accusing them of fabricating the whole thing. But behind the scenes, the truth seems to be hitting harder than anyone expected. People close to the case say Trump knows exactly what's at stake and why this list terrifies him. After all, this isn't just about names on a piece of paper. It's about decades of connections, secret meetings, and alleged ties that could destroy reputations. His public denials may seem like a show, but there's a palpable fear beneath the surface. And as the pressure mounts, the question remains, who will crack first, and what secrets are still buried deep within the shadows? Inside the halls of power, the drama only gets more intense. The Department of Justice and FBI are caught in a bitter struggle over how to handle the Epstein files. On one side, Deputy FBI Director Kash Patel is reportedly at odds with Attorney General Pam Bondi, each accusing the other of mismanaging or outright suppressing critical evidence. Whispers of threats, walkouts, and even possible resignations have shaken the agency to its core. Sources say Patel has grown so frustrated that he's contemplated quitting, while Bondi faces mounting pressure from critics demanding transparency. This infighting isn't just bureaucratic drama, it's a high-stakes battle over what information will see the light of day and what will remain buried. With so much on the line, the question becomes, who's really running the show and who's covering up for powerful figures? The mystery surrounding Jeffrey Epstein's death only adds another layer of suspicion to this tangled web. Officially ruled a suicide, the surveillance footage from his prison cell has raised more questions than answers. Forensic experts analyzing the metadata found that the videos were heavily edited, cut, pasted, and manipulated, leaving a crucial minute and a half mysteriously missing. Some speculate that key evidence was deliberately erased to protect powerful individuals. And then there's the unsettling rumor of whistleblowers who knew too much, simply vanishing without a trace. Whether these disappearances are coincidental or something far darker remains unknown, but the pattern fuels a growing belief that the full truth about Epstein and those tied to him is being buried deep beneath layers of deception. The Epstein scandal didn't just rattle governments. It shook the world of right-wing influencers too. Many of these voices were the loudest critics, promising to expose the truth and bring down the power. But as some of them landed roles within the Trump administration or related agencies, their tone shifted dramatically. The once fiery exposés faded into silence, or defense of the very systems they had condemned. This sudden change has sparked questions. Were they silenced, bought off, or did they realize just how deep the rabbit hole goes? Whatever the reason, this shift has left many wondering who is still fighting to reveal the truth, and who has been pulled into the shadows along with it. Pam Bondi has become the lightning rod for much of the backlash surrounding the Epstein case. Once seen as a potential champion for justice, she now faces fierce criticism for her handling of the files and the delayed release of key documents. Public outrage has grown loud, with calls for her resignation echoing across social media and political circles alike. Her shifting statements and perceived missteps have only deepened the mistrust, making her a symbol of the very cover-up many fear is happening. Whether she's deliberately obstructing the truth or caught in a complex political web, Bondi's role remains a crucial and controversial piece of this unfolding drama. So where does this all leave us? The Epstein scandal is far from over. What we've seen so far is a tangled mess of cover-ups, power struggles, and unanswered questions that reach the highest levels of influence. The more we dig, the clearer it becomes that the full story is being kept under tight wraps by those who fear what the truth could unleash. But one thing is certain, the public's demand for transparency is growing louder, and the pressure to expose these secrets is only intensifying. The question now isn't just who's on the list, but what it will take to bring everything into the light. Stay watching because the darkest truths are often the hardest to uncover.